Welcome to the Mormon to Medium podcast, where we'll talk about spirituality, the paranormal, religion, and my journey going from Mormon to medium. I'm Nannette Ride. Thanks for listening. Now let's go have some fun.
Don't be afraid. Close your eyes. There's a moon overhead, but the sun will rise. Blood on our lips, such a poisonous bite. The sound of our hearts go bump, bump, bump.
So Nan, let's talk about your retreat. I mean, who goes to a monastery for a week and does a healing retreat? I don't even know what to call it. Let's talk about what you did and how it's going to impact the future of your practice.
Well, I had a great opportunity to become a teacher in Touch for Health. That's one of the modalities that I use with my energy work. So Touch for Health is it's a real foundation of energy work that anyone could do. And my intention was to be able to become a teacher so that I could teach everyone, kids, moms, dads, everyone to be able to do this work and add it to their first aid kit.
Got it. So how does Touch for Health define themselves?
So Touch for Health is a self-responsibility model of wellness and health. So it's the person that is willing to work on themselves. And if they have a goal that they want to accomplish, it makes the balance even deeper, which is really cool. So I do the balancing and working with the muscle and with the energy and moving it and teaching people to do that. But it's the person themselves and their energy that's actually doing the healing. So I asked them, how does this feel? How does this feel? And they're the ones controlling the situation. So anyone can do this because you can do it for yourself, your kids, your dogs, like everyone.
Got it. So what you're saying is it's not just a magic pill that you take and everything goes away. It's something that whoever is getting that work done is putting in their own serious work as well. So they've got to have skin in the game.
They have a little skin in the game. Yeah. They have to actually be willing to show up for themselves. And we're not talking just emotionally. This works with your structure, your body structure, posture, aches and pains, any kind of pain, actually. It's interesting because it integrates the central nervous system and the lymphatic system and all the systems in the body, as well as the muscles. Kind of if you could picture, if you have a bone, and then you have, muscles that are attached to the ends of the bone, right? Mm-hmm. If you could picture one of the muscles cramping up and doing all the work and then the other one like relaxing, well, your posture would be off then, right? Can you see?
Got it.
Like you might have a shoulder that's higher than another or a hip that's higher than
Right.
another. And most people would go to a chiropractor, which is fine. Bones can move things around, but muscles hold the bones in place.
Well, a lot of chiropractors actually utilize this modality of healing, right?
They do. Touch for Health has been around for 50 years. It's their 50th anniversary this year, and they're worldwide. So it's super exciting to be able to be an instructor in this because I can help people bring this into their first aid kit and actually use it. If you have a migraine, there's a balance for that. If you have low back pain, there's a balance for that. If you have indigestion or diarrhea or whatever it may be, there's a balance for that. You're returning that life force energy to the body so that it can heal itself. The body does all of the work. And it's interesting because the energy that makes the body, creates the body, can heal the body. So you just have to listen to what the body's saying when you have an ailment, or even if it's just depression and I'm not saying just depression, but even if it's depression or anything, I feel lazy. I have zero energy, like anything like that. It could be emotional. It can be structural. It can be biochemical. So biochemical is nutritional. Let's say I'm allergic to everything. I don't know what to eat. That's part of it too. So you can always find out in Touch for Health what the body needs. So
Gotcha.
It's really cool model.
So with this, how does this fit into that whole body, mind, and soul healing that you talk about? Is this just body?
No, it's actually body, mind, and soul. It's the whole thing. It's the whole triangle. It's same. Energy work is same. So
So what do you mean? Explain that.
This is for a layman. So this is the foundational. Really.
Wait a minute. Now you're getting into the Book of Mormon?
And
This is for layman?
no, not
What
that
about
lame.
Lemuel? And Sam, that little snitch
Oh my
bitch?
gosh.
He should have got stitches.
Not that one.
Okay, got it. Sorry.
But literally anyone can do this. Little kids can do it. Anyone. So that's what's exciting to me. And I had something happen to me at the retreat. I actually hurt myself. So we had to move from a really nice room that we were in up 40 stairs that were really steep, and go into this smaller classroom. And I had my arms full, and I'm not the most graceful person.
Were you wearing flip-flops?
I was wearing flip-flops.
She falls off flip-flops.
She falls upstairs on flip-flops. So that's what I did. I was horribly embarrassed, and I didn't really pay any attention to if I was hurt or anything because I was so embarrassed. And you know how you get that adrenaline rush and stuff. But later, like an hour later, I'm sitting in class and I'm watching my ankle swell up and my toes go purple, and it hurt to walk on. And I'm like, oh shit. So we started doing some balances. There's a balance called a figure 8 balance, and it returns energy to injured areas that don't have energy. So it speeds healing to that area. So we were doing that and some light therapy and some other things kind of quietly so that my instructor didn't know what I did.
Why was that important?
I just, like I said, I was just embarrassed. And when I had done it, he was like, I hope I have insurance to cover that if you hurt yourself. And so I'm like thinking, I don't want to make a big deal of this.
Gotcha. So ego jumped up and said,
oh, totally.
Nan.
Oh, totally.
Yeah.
So during my classes, though, we spent many of the nights studying, sometimes till 10, 11 o'clock at night. And so we were in class all day long, and then studied during the night because we had to teach classes the following day. And so I had
you were busy.
Yeah, there was no rest time. I mean, when I slept really good, but it was go, 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 go all the time. We were in class probably 16 hours a day. But when I was studying late in the cafeteria one night, there was a couple of us in there, and I had my foot elevated up because it was just throbbing. It felt like my heart was in there, and it was really swollen, very painful to even touch. And one of my co-students came over, and he's like, what is going on with this? And I told him what happened. I said, I don't want anybody to know. I asked Jen not to say anything. She's my friend that was in the class with me, that's from here in Southern Utah. But he looks at me and he goes, can I touch you? Because that's one of the things you need to do when you do energy work. Can I touch you? I'm like, yes, you can touch me. So touch for health is actual touch. Yeah, whatever. 14-year-old. Anyways, so he begins working on my ankle and starts to balance it. And I'm not even joking. I could feel energy going all the way up through my knee and pulling out the bottom of my foot. I could feel things changing. And then another student came over and said, hey, have her do this. And so I had another student even come over. So 3 of them were working on me at the same time. It was really cool because we really, at this point, had really bonded. But now it was like, no need to be embarrassed. Let's get your foot feeling better type of thing.
Yeah, of course. I mean, if you're injured, you're injured. You've got to take care of it.
Yeah. So they worked on me for probably 10, 15 minutes. And then we went back to working because the pain was gone. And I was like, yeah, it feels a little bit stiff up inside my foot, but if you're so 14, oh my gosh.
Wait, what did you just say? And then you tell me that I'm being 14.
You're
what
so
did you
bad.
No, what did you say?
No, I am not repeating it now.
Exactly. So don't tell me I'm just being 14
You are
because
so
you
freaking-
can't even say it now.
Okay, and this episode's over.
And if nobody caught what she said, just push rewind, go back and listen to that section. You'll
Please don't.
you'll completely understand what I'm talking about.
Oh my gosh, Brad.
I'm sorry, Nan. You
You
said
are
it, not me.
Sorry. I know where you sleep. Pillow therapy. You remember that?
Yeah, Joe Biden's been doing it for the last week. Oh, God, that's horrible. I shouldn't even say that.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Well, the pain was gone. So fast forward to the next day, our instructor, his name's Matthew. He's like, so anything interesting happened last night? Did you guys study all night? Like what happened? And I fessed up and told him I had hurt my ankle and my foot, and it had swelled up and my toes had gone purple and all this stuff. Now, mind you, I'm still wearing flip-flops, and he looks down at my foot and he goes, but it's not swollen and it's not bruised and it's okay. He says, is it okay? And I'm like, it's completely 100% healed. And it is. It still is. So I had zero issue with it from then on out. That's what I mean. Everyone needs this work in their first aid kit. Nothing was broken. It wasn't an emergent situation. And if it's not those two things, you probably don't need to go to a hospital. You can fix it yourself because the body can heal itself. And I watched it heal. Like I felt that energy go through my foot and my ankle and heal.
That's super cool.
It was amazing. And I didn't come home with a purple hurt foot or anything.
No.
My foot was completely fine.
So with this, you were at the monastery to learn how to teach this, right? Not just to learn how to do it. So if somebody wants to learn this, what do they do?
Well, we're going to be holding some mini workshops. So for a very small price, you'll be getting a book, and we'll step you through some just basic stuff like brain integration, or, how to de-stress in a really super stressful situation, or how to heal, a hurt knee or an ankle or something like that. Really simple balances that are very, very, very powerful. So exciting stuff. So we're going to start with that. And then in the spring, if you want to become a practitioner or learn more and know more about this work, kind of delve into it really deep, I'm going to be teaching the 4 books. So it's section 1, 2, 3, and 4. And it really goes into the Chinese medicine of touch for health. Very interesting stuff, very powerful balances. And you work with the muscles in the body. Mm-hmm. So there's 42 different muscles. You don't learn them all at once. You learn 14 to begin with. And honestly, for the first 4 years of my business, I did a 14 muscle fix as you go, balance, the end. And then I would do my other modalities. I never ever cared to know anything else. But at this teacher's retreat, I got really good at doing a 42 muscle balance. And I can do it in less than a half an hour. And it's super powerful. And it turns all of the meridians on in the body. So the body is 100%
turned on.
I'm not even going to say that because you're 14. So no. Yes.
No, isn't that you're turning on all the meridians? So your body's like 100% turned on. 100%
light switch turned on. Yes. Energy turned on. Yes. I just have to. But you know what? Your natural healing system is always on. It's just a matter of where do I have blockages and how do I remove those beaver dams so that healing system can switch on and come in and heal things.
Right.
And the body really does 1,000% heal itself. So no matter what the ailment is, there's a way to heal it.
That is super cool. Now, you've been doing this for how many years?
For 8 years.
And after 8 years, what has driven you to finally go, look, I think I need to be an instructor and teach people this?
Because my own clients, when they get a balance, they see the miracles that right here in this room in real time changes that they see. Just like with my ankle, they're in real time, purple's gone, swelling's gone, no pain. People come in with low back pain, for example, and in their balance, they feel it leave. And when they leave this room, they don't have pain anymore. And it's all related to something going on in the body. It's that beaver dam. We find out what it is, why it's there. And then with you taking responsibility for why it's there and understanding it and feeling it, that's the key. If you can feel it, you can heal it. Then the body heals it and it goes away. So I've seen it on everything: knees, low backs, migraines, stomach issues. Yeah. But I don't diagnose or treat. So let me just underline that. I'm an energy worker. I know how to move energy. I know how to balance muscles. I know how to talk to the body. It's your beautiful energy that does the healing. It's your body that does the healing. So just know, caveat, I don't diagnose or treat anything.
All of that is an awesome statement, but I'm going to back you up again so that you answer the question. So after 8 years of doing this and practicing this on a regular basis as your business, what made you finally decide to go, hey, I need to become an instructor, or I want to become an instructor? Why make that jump?
It's my clients that have experienced the muscle balancing and seen the changes in real time. And they've said to me, I want to do what you do. I want to learn to do this. And they 100% can. Everyone can. And they should. I highly recommend everyone should have this in their first aid kit. And it's kind of, you can teach a man to fish, or you can give him a fish, or you can teach him to fish type of thing.
Yeah.
But I would rather, I can only see so many people in my practice, right? And it gets tiring not being able to heal more people and help more people. But if I can teach them, then they can help other people, and it can spread, kind of like the Fabergé commercial. And they told two friends, and so on and so on. Like, it can just grow.
It sounds like a multi-level marketing thing.
It's definitely not multi-level marketing. But if you can imagine, if each household had at least one person that could do energy balancing, I mean, moms could balance their kids for school or for tests, or, for anxiety, or I can't sleep. Teenagers, they get hurt on the football field or whatever. Their mom could do the work, or, wives of police officers. There's probably very few police officers that would come in and be balanced because they're not willing to be vulnerable, but they might be with their wife.
Yeah.
So there's so many people that could use this and utilize it and have it be a part of their life and make their life richer and more at peace. Well, and so I think it's just beautiful. And that's why I became an instructor.
Well, and that makes sense, because now you're able to take what you were doing and increase the ability to help people exponentially if you teach other people how to do this. I love it. Well, let me ask you this question, though, because there are people out there, well, why would she want to teach other people to do it if that's her business? She's going to lose business because of this.
No, I'm not. I never come from a mindset of lack. There's plenty for everyone to go around, just like there's plenty of abundance in the universe for everyone. It would do my heart such magnificent good to see everyone doing this business, going in and balancing each other. And, it brings a special spirit into a home when the home is balanced, because you can balance a home, you can balance animals, you can balance a business.
Wait a minute. How do you balance an inanimate object?
They're actually not inanimate. Everything is moving. Everything is energy.
I guess that's true. If you look at things at a nuclear level, there's movement.
Everything is moving. And so you surrogate for your business, and you can balance the business. I've witnessed personally, people balance their businesses, and we're talking stagnant businesses that have not only reached the goals that they want to, but surpassed them by energy balancing. So everything's energy. And when we sold, like, the farmhouse, we balanced her and asked her how much she wanted to be sold for. And we didn't budget on it. And that's exactly what she sold for.
That's true.
So everything can be balanced, including relationships, which is super interesting. So if a relationship is imbalanced, that can be balanced. Everything can be balanced. Your dog, animals are super empathic, and they'll pick up on their owners, feelings, anxiety. I mean, you've seen our dog. If I drop the F-bomb, my dog is like, oh no, mom's upset, and comes over and starts licking my face. So whether it's a good F-bomb or a bad F-bomb, she's just like, ah. So our dog knows what the F-bomb's a swear word.
She does know that. Now, there's actually a whole class on how to balance animals, right? There
is a mini workshop that we're going to be doing on how to balance your animal and how to balance you so that you and your animal are in sync. You're in balance together. So you can do it with horses. You can do it with dogs, cats, like all of them. It's so amazing. It's a great work, and it's tried and true. 50 years old.
I love it. That's super cool to be able to look at it and go, okay, here's what we're doing. So with these mini workshops, are they going to be online, in person? How are you going to conduct those?
We'll be doing the mini workshops online, and with if you're interested in doing that, I'll be posting them, so watch for them. And you'll get a workbook, and we'll get online, and you'll be able to do things and learn them right with me. And it'll be a lot of fun. And they'll be short and sweet and to the point. And there's also CE credits that can be used if you're a massage therapist or a nurse. So you can also look into that. I'll give that information as well.
The Touch for Health education courses count for continuing education for people in the medical field as well?
That is true. Yes.
That's cool.
Isn't that
Wow.
awesome?
Yeah.
Yeah, so this stuff is real. It's not make believe, it's tried and true. And it's a wonderful work, and everyone should experience it. Everyone should have it in their home.
I love it. That is a super cool plug for Touch for Health. Hopefully they don't hear this and go, Nan, you can't use that podcast because that guy with you is just vulgar.
No, actually, people in Touch for Health have listened to our podcast and they love us. So
Very cool.
not uptight people at all.
That's good to know. Nan, thank you so much for
thank you.
explaining a little bit more. I love hearing how you're opening your business up and improving your skills so that you can help more people. I think it's super cool.
Thank you. I got to tell you, at the monastery, I had a couple of weird experiences. So this monastery is really, really old. It's in Malibu. And we slept there and ate there. The food was wonderful. They fed us 3 meals a day and in the cafeteria area. But we would stay in these rooms that are very basic, just 2 twin beds in a room and then a sink, and then you share a bathroom with someone else. And
Wait, was it haunted?
It's so haunted.
We need to talk about
it was
that.
So haunted. I had a fryer that was at the end of my bed, and at one point,
Nope. Stop right there. No! Yeah, we're going to stop right there. That is the perfect place to say next week, tune in to hear about the haunted monastery, because that's where we're going to talk to Nan about her ghost stories at the monastery. Thank you so much for listening this week. We love you and we appreciate the support. Please jump on, leave us a positive review. It makes a big difference. And watch for us coming to YouTube soon. We love you. Thank you so much. And we'll see you
on the other side of the veil.